Hi, my name is Holland and I'd like to convince you how damaging fast food is to one's health, to the environment, and to America's nation. Driving home, a busy mom opts to stop at McDonald's due to convenience and cheapness. Unfortunately, she does this almost daily, which leads to health issues for her and her children. A middle-aged man finds out that he has diabetes due to years of poor dieting choices. These are a couple examples how fast food can be dangerous in the lives of Americans. Fast food is deadly addiction, especially in America, that is deliberately increased in cravings in consumers. It can deeply damage one's physical health, lead to obesity. The United States is at the top of the list of terms for fast food consumption. The fast food industry has negatively impacted, and fast food is culturally accepted due to being widely available. I'll begin my speech talking about how fast food is dangerous and addictive to one's health. The craving one feels for fast food items simply puts it by design. Fast food spend consumption's time and money in cravings fast food that produce a craving response in consumers. Fast foods are packed with salts, sugars, fats, and flavorings that become irresistible over a long period of time. It is the best interest of fast food industry to create foods with addictive properties because it means consumers will be back more. As UCLA Health makes it clear, ultra-processed foods are artificially formed to tease your plates with just the right blends of sweet, salts, and flavors. Foods are obviously detrimental in how unhealthy it makes their foods. Next, I think it's important to talk about fast food's health consequences. It should come as no surprise that fast food offerings take nutrition to content due to the FDA. Regardless, fast food now much less care counts than their drive-through menus. One only needs to look at calorie counts of valuable meals for evidence that items are about to order and not go packed with calorie punch. The damages fast food can do to a consumer's body is controversial. According to Medical News Today, fast food can negatively impact blood pressure and blood sugar, causing inflammation, contribute to obesity, and the result in a tendency override. People often don't realize that consumption empty calories means they will be hungry in a short amount of time. Of course, American is one of the top consumers of fast food on a global scale. Out of all the wasted calories in the world, America tops the charts in fast food consumption. America has a long history in terms of obesity epidemic. There are many factors such as produce foods in grocery stores and sedentary lifestyles, but fast food is one of the top at the charts. According to World Population Review, America's annual fast food revenue in 2023 surpassed nearly $800 billion. The only country that consumes more fast food is China. This is seriously alarming, especially because of how damaging fast food industry is to the environment. The production of fast food items has a ripple effect on a larger environment. With climate change, how growth worse industry confidence that fast food industry is taking a toll on CO2 emissions. As environment points out, food system, including agricultural and the rest of its parts, use about 30% of world's energy. This energy counts for 30% of the total greenhouse gas emissions of agriculture and food worldwide. This alarming features indicate that fast food industry is simply unsustainable in terms of fallout. Finally, it is helpful to examine the normalization of fast food culture in America. One only needs to drive through a major American city to visit a fast food court at a shopping mall for evidence of fast food grips on the nation. For many decades, poor dietary habits have become the norm in America. As Dr. Kelly Brown observes, the lack of self-control is less of an issue than America's toxic food environment. It's the strips of these fast food restaurants along America's roadways, the bargains of burgers vying on television, and the row of content at the checkout counter of any given convenience store. The nation needs to first address its culture fixings with unhealthy foods before it places blame on individual consumers. I would like to conclude my speech with a strong call to action. America needs to educate themselves on the damage fast food is causing their bodies and the environment around them. Only through awareness and individual action can everyday citizens begin to combat their addiction to fast food. That journey begins with you. Thank you for taking your time to listen to my speech.